Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Prince Meyson. Today I got a table and I'm trying to set up differently, but it really does not matter. Today we're going to be talking about the Canon EOS R, which is their new mirrorless camera that just came out. You know, a few people have asked me questions like, what do you think about the camera? Is it nice? You know, are you going to get it? I'm kind of like in between when it comes to the cameras, when it comes to the camera, because there are a few good things and there are a few not so good things when it comes to the EOS R line. Now, to be honest, when it came out, I was so freaking excited. I was talking all kinds of things on Instagram and talking about how I'm going to sell my Sony camera and buy this camera, and yeah, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, let's talk about a few pros. So I'm just going to go off the top of my head. These are things that affect me personally, and they might be different for everybody. I'm not like a camera reviewer. I love to review cameras, but that's not what I do basically. I just shoot and show you guys how I shoot and retouch and all that. Then also I'm just going to talk about things that are going to affect me personally if I decide to invest in a camera like this. Let's start with the size. I love the size of the camera. I love the fact that it's going to have like a bigger grip, bigger than my Sony, which is really, really nice. The ergonomics of the camera, perfect. Like, it's Canon. Canon, they take their time when they make cameras, so the camera is going to feel great. The interface is also going to be fantastic. The touchscreen is going to work perfectly. The menu system is going to be fantastic. These are things that you expect Canon to do very well, and these are things that Canon will definitely do very well. Overall, the camera itself as a photography camera is going to be a fantastic camera. It's more like a Canon 5D Mark IV fit into a smaller body, a mirrorless body, which is great because I heard they use like the same sensor. So expect basically the same image quality and all that. Now, lenses. Canon are bringing out 4 lenses with this camera. So they're bringing out the 24 to 105 f4. They're bringing out the 28 to 70 f2, which is first of its kind. They're bringing out the 35 1.8, and they're also going to bring out the 50 1.2 L. Now, all these lenses except the 35 are distant L lenses, so they're still keeping their L line of lenses when it comes to their mirrorless systems. You know, that's great. I love it. Then also, these cameras have programmable rings, so you have your zoom rings and you have your focus ring, then you have an extra ring which is going to be programmable, and that's just great. Like, as a videographer, you probably need to change your aperture. You just hit the ring and, you know, just roll it or rotate it and it's going to change. So that's like a welcome addition to the mirrorless, the full frame mirrorless line. I think they have the RF to EF adapters, which are going to work perfectly. And then they have the ones where you can put in like ND filters, or you can literally just put drop-in filters, and that's just great for somebody that is going into videography. You really do not have to buy different sizes of ND filters for all your lenses. You just need that, just attach it, and that just works. Another thing I love about Canon cameras is color science. Now, Canon has like color science that is way ahead of its peers, Sony, Nikon, everybody. I personally prefer the color science from Canon cameras, especially when you're doing videos. It just looks buttery, it just looks nice. Like Canon just has like the full package when it comes to how great this camera can work. They just have everything that you need when it comes to how great this camera can work. The problem I have with this camera is when it comes to like the video aspect of this camera. Canon advertises this camera as a full frame mirrorless camera, but when it comes to the video, it shoots 4K, which is good. It still has the same 1.7 times crop that the Canon 5D Mark IV has, which I honestly do not have too much of a problem with, because if you're going to shoot with like the cinema lines of cameras, like the Reds, the Canon C200, the C300, the C300 full frame. I know the C200 is crop, so you have to deal with that basically. So I don't have a problem with it. Where I have a problem, the place I have a problem is the fact that they are still not giving us 4K at 60p. And even if you don't give us 4K at 60p, which my Sony a7R III does not have, please give us 120 frames at 1080. Like, just give us 120 frames at 1080. Like, these are the little things that just get me worked up when it comes to Canon, and the fact that Canon, they're still holding back. This camera literally had the opportunity to become the best mirrorless camera in the world. I was going to sell my Sony. If this camera came out with 4K 60 and it was full frame and full frame 4K, even if it wasn't full frame 4K, as long as it came out 4K 60 or it gave me 120 frames a second, 120 frames per second, full HD, I would have invested my money in this camera. But right now, I'm just going to wait for the Sony a7S III to see what they come up with, to see what Sony will come up with, and just compare everything before I buy. Panasonic is also coming out with a new camera, a full frame camera. I think they said they're going to announce it at Photokina, so we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do with that. But I've never been a huge fan of the Panasonic cameras. I have used the GH4, I've used the GH5. I'm not really a huge fan of Micro Four Thirds, so that's just me personally. It might be different for you. And I think people have been talking about when it comes to this camera is the fact that it comes with one card slot. I really don't care about that, to be honest, because like I've never had a card fail on me, and there's a possibility that it might, who knows. But when you record videos, most cameras just record to one card at the end of the day, and I'm trying to get a camera for videos right now. I am totally fine with the pictures that come out on my Sony a7R III, so I'm trying to get a second camera which is going to be video centric basically, and I can use for behind the scenes for my YouTube and also use for my other personal projects and paid video projects. So basically that's what I need right now, and I don't mind the one card slot. There are a few things that Canon has going for it, like the flip out screen, the articulated screen and all that stuff, which is great. Other cameras do not have that, but apart from that, there's really nothing new and innovative about any of the cameras that have come out from Nikon, mirrorless cameras that come out from Nikon or Canon, like the last ones they just put out. So we're just going to wait and see. I think over the next few years, Canon will bring out some things that are like really nice. They just brought out one, Nikon brought out two, so we're going to wait and see what camera Canon is going to bring out next. Like I said, I have not actually tested this camera. I've not put it in my hands. I've not used it. This is basically just a preview of me telling you things that I think that I would like, or things that I actually like when I saw the specifications, and things that I'm not like a huge fan of. I think Sony has spoiled me as a mirrorless user right now, and I'm just going to stick with my Sony for now. If Canon Nigeria invites me to check out these cameras, then I'll definitely go check it out, like the EOS R, and let you know what I think about it after having hands-on time with it. If they don't, maybe if I have some spare cash, I'll invest in the camera and see how it works. If I had a C200, then it would be a no-brainer. I'll definitely invest in this camera. I use it for photography and as a backup to my C200. But now I don't. I just have the Sony a7R III, and I'm just going to stick with my a7R III for now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to go rock smash on this video and comment below. Let me know what you think about the new Canon EOS R line, the Sony mirrorless line that just came out. Also, Fuji just put out the X-T3, which just like when you look at the specification of that camera, you are just blown away. I just feel like if Fuji can do it, then Canon should be able to do it too. But hey, you know, Canon has like their cinema line of cameras, and they don't want anything to compete with it. That's why I think so. They just tell you if you want this, then go for this. If not, then you just have to manage what you can get with Canon, or manage whatever you get with Canon. And I think that's it. Hopefully in the future it's going to change. I still love Canon. I have a place in my heart for Canon. I started with Canon, and I will definitely still have a Canon camera in my arsenal very soon. It might be this one, it might not be. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video. If you love today's video, give it a thumbs up, like go hawk smash and I like button, and also comment below. Let me know what you think about the new Fuji X-T3, the Sony Z7 and Z6, or Z7 or Z6, whichever one you call it, and also the Canon EOS R camera. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.
You cannot go.
Okay, no, I can't cover the camera. Can someone help me cover it? Great, thank you.